Okay, so this is a knife that since it was announced, like, I don't know, what was it, a year ago almost now? I've been excited about it because it's kind of designed by the guy who owns traditionalpocketknives.com or Risner Cutlery. Um, and it's called the Ohio Riverjack. And it's kind of like a modern version of like a sunfish or elephant toenail. At least that's what I would compare it to. If we get these side by side here, you can see, similar size. I got the spear blades, a similar blade shape too. So being that I like sunfish and elephant toenail knives, whatever you want to call them, I figured I would check this out. I got the one in green canvas micarta. It also came in a variety of other handle materials, and there are two blade options, but the two blade options are full size blade options. And you get your jig titanium. These are the double blade ones that I was talking about. You get a spear blade and a Warncliffe. And then here's the other micarta offerings. It came in green, natural, and black canvas micarta. So that's kind of cool. I was excited about this since it came out. The titanium ones launched first. I didn't really want one of them. I really wanted one with micarta uh, covers, so that's what I went for. Um, like I said, this was designed by Austin, I believe his name is, at traditionalpocketknives.com. Um, here's the box comes in. This is the Ohio Riverjack, and I believe QSP made these for him. But yeah, packaging, all this stuff. There's like, some stuff on the back here. Um, Similar to like what is on the tubes of the Charlie Campagna TC knives and stuff, where there's like a little like I don't want to call it a story, but like a little paragraph pretty much. So this is what we got here on the back of this. That's kind of cool. Yes, his name is Austin. So it comes in this box, and then inside that box is this box, which is a much nicer box. Just dropped the outer box. Um, really nice cardboard, slides out, has this foam insert the knife fits in real well. Um, so if you really like packaging, this is really well packaged. Packaging's not really something that I go crazy about, not something I really care about. I think Great Eastern Cutlery does a great job with their tubes. I think that's probably my favorite way that somebody um, boxes a knife or packages a knife. My least favorite way is how Rough Rider does it, where they give you those gigantic magnetic boxes, because I just throw those away. I probably will hang on to this box just because this is a little bit more of a valuable like knife, whereas compared to Rough Riders, they're like $16, and then you get this really fancy box that I never keep anyway. But anyway, the fit and finish on this knife is good. I believe the handles, like these bolsters and the liner, is all one piece, and I believe it is titanium. The back spring is, of course, steel. The blade is M390, so that's cool. It's got C. Risner right there, and Ohio Riverjack. It is just, I think it's just laser etched, so it's not like stamped on the tang of the blade. Unfortunately, knife came very sharp. Can I demonstrate this here? Yes, knife came very sharp, sharp enough to shave your arm hair. If you ever want to freak somebody out, you start doing that in front of somebody who doesn't like knives. They'll be like, "What are you doing?" Fit and fin or action on this knife is very good. It has a half stop, good pull, not too strong, but very solid. And you can pinch it open, as I just did there, using the nail neck to grip onto with your fingers. So that's cool. I always like a knife that you can pinch open. I went for the single blade because I figured it would have more utility in my life than the double blade. The double blade's kind of cool because it is two full size blades. But I mean, I've always really liked the idea of having a single blade like sunfish elephant toe, because this is a double blade or two blade, but you can't really use this blade because it's so hard to get open. So it's not really a blade that you would use um, very easily. So, but yeah, fit and finish is good. Instead of having, since this is a more modern slip joint, a lot of these ones do this. Instead of having a kick on the tang that stops the blade, there's a pin down there, so you're not really risking blade wrap at all. So that's nice. The green canvas micarta looked great. I'm happy that they left it kind of rough instead of what line steel seems to do, where they like polish it, because this should pick up oils and stuff and really age over time, which will be cool. Yeah, overall, I like the knife. I do kind of wish it was a little more rounded, but you know, it feels pretty good in your hand. It's good size, fit all four fingers on it, get a good grip on it. Good size blade. I don't know exactly how big it is. 3 inches, 3 1/4 inches, something like that. You know, good cutting edge and all that. In that M390, so it should hold its edge longer than most traditional pocket knife steels will. Anyway, like 420 and 440 and 1095 and stuff. But yeah, I don't know if he's got any more of these at this moment, because you know, I think he did kind of a smaller run because you know, you never know what you're gonna like sell pretty much. So I don't know if he still has these in stock or not. They are kind of pricey, but you are getting titanium like handles and a higher end blade steel, and it is a design by Austin over at Traditional Pocket Knives, which is pretty cool. So I assume most of that money is in fact going to him. I would assume, well, maybe not most of it, but you know, probably a larger percentage than like normal is going to him. So that's cool. You know, always like to support the smaller knife retailers when you can. You know, traditionalpocketknives.com and Collector Knives are like two of my favorite places. Unfortunately, their inventory is not as large as the bigger retailers for obvious reasons. So there are certainly knives that I cannot get from either of those two sources, but those are like two of my favorite places to get pocket knives when I can get what I want from them. Yeah. Anyway, Ohio Riverjack, cool knife. Wanted to do the video on it so that I can carry it tonight. You know, I expect that I will carry this enough that I'll be able to do an update video on it at some point. So, you know, maybe in a few months, look for that. But anyway, it's going to be it for this video. And I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.